legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, last season's national champions, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Aggies will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Looking deep on the very first play. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him?
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Are bunched together. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He makes the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good tough blend of toughness and speed.
Out comes the punt team now on second down. And they'll just down it right here. Bengals offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. That's reeled in. It's Hill. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's back to throw again on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. A deep shot, but he paid for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Looking to scramble. Bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
First down and 10 now. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. He keeps it on a design run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, Listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Reed. On the move now. That pass falls incomplete.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. It's LSU on top as we take the break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looks left and finds his target there. The gain is not. Enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Now, 4th down.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here.
On the field goal.
He knocks it through with confidence. And that will tie the game here.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll run it here. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Grab down the middle, it's Durham. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Wants to throw it. Looking downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Inside the 20. He finally steps out at the 10. Offense set up in great position.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. To pass. It's Van Buren. Grab near the sticks. It's Parker. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. It's the 2-minute timeout in what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Back to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Zone. It's Cook. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into the clear.
If nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The running back here in a direct snap. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Reed. On the move now. Using his legs here. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll hand it off. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He missed it. Off target that time. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Now looks deep left. He had all day. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to throw. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Looking for a receiver. Throwing for his running back. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A quick throw out left, complete.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Caught behind the line. It's Green. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He's hit as he throws it. Touchdown, Tigers! And they jump on top here in the second half. You talk about paying a price in the pocket for your team to deliver a touchdown throw.
Great job by this quarterback. And I'm going to tell you something. When this offense watches the film and they see the quarterback, the hit that he took, this is how you get rewarded, not only with a touchdown, but also the way your team starts to admire you and respect you as a player.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? An inside field now from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Pressure is coming. On the run, he'll let it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. That's caught. It's Taylor.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Durham. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Puttikin over the sweep. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the same runner's got it again. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Scooped up in the defense.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Backed up with the one, he's going to throw it. Nice grab. It's Taylor. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Breaks into the clear. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And they're tackling him for a loss of 5 yards.
Oh, that's exactly what I love to see. That's how you tackle. That is textbook from this corner. He flew in, made the tackle in space, and keeps him not only out of the end zone, but a short loss there.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Van Buren. Touchdown, LSU. They capped the drive with 6 points. And momentum really building. Now, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. And pulls it in. It's Marshall. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Short connection to the tight end here. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And it works. The first down to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do, but see how well they defend it.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
To the air, it's Reed. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Oh, man, you just hate to see this for this offense. They've done a nice job here, giving themselves a shot to get back into this game, and you got to go for it. But to come up a little bit short, this one may be over.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Getting set. Here's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
To the air, it's Reed. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Now rolling out to his left. And the pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Oh, it's on the QB forced out of bounds. That'll be a big loss on the play. Good play by the defense.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Who got it? The field goes good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Van Buren. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.